The year is 2025. Imagine this. The skies over the Philippines have turned a relentless weeping grey. For days, the rain has not stopped. It isn't just a storm. It's a deluge, a sign of something broken. The great island of Luzon is drowning. Rivers, swollen with fury, reclaim the land. Cities become murky lakes, and mountains, once steadfast, collapse in landslides of mud and sorrow. This isn't just a natural disaster, it's something more. It's as if all the hidden wounds of a nation have suddenly burst open, exposed for everyone to see. Homes filled with memories and dreams are swept away like driftwood. From rooftops, families scream for help, but their cries are swallowed by the roaring water. Help that, for so many, will never arrive. And then, as the floodwaters slowly recede, what they leave behind is more than just a blanket of thick, foul-smelling mud and debris. They leave behind a landscape of heartbreak. But beneath the grief, a different feeling begins to simmer. It's hot, it's sharp, and it's growing stronger by the hour. It is anger. The story deepens. As the nation tries to make sense of the devastation, whispers turn into shouts. Where did the money go? Billions of pesos, funds meant for disaster relief, aid from other countries, budgets allocated for infrastructure that should have protected them, all vanished. Gone. Siphoned into the pockets of the very same people who appear on television, smiling, their faces masks of false concern, speaking of progress and resilience. Then the proof begins to surface. A video goes viral. It shows high-ranking officials at a lavish party, laughing and clinking glasses, while just a few kilometers away, in a cramped evacuation center, desperate families are told the food has run out. Then another leak. Documents showing ghost projects, non-existent contractors paid for bridges that were never built, and flood walls that were only lines on a piece of paper. The truth is a torrent, more powerful than the flood itself. The people can no longer stay silent. They pour into the streets. They are not just a mob. They are the heart of the nation. Students whose classrooms are gone, farmers whose fields are destroyed, teachers with no schools to return to, nurses who have treated the sick with dwindling supplies. They march together, their voices united, chanting a single powerful word that echoes through the avenues of Manila. Justicia. Justice. But from the halls of power, there is only a deafening silence, broken by hollow, pre-rehearsed statements. Fake news, the officials claim, their eyes betraying nothing. It's all political sabotage, they insist, trying to deflect and divide. But their words are empty. The trust has been washed away with the floodwaters. The people are no longer listening. They no longer believe. The capital, Manila, descends into chaos. What began as peaceful protests now escalates into tense clashes. Lines of riot police, armed with shields and batons, stand against their own people. Citizens who have already lost everything and have nothing left to fear. The digital world is on fire. Social media becomes a battlefield of its own. A relentless stream of accusations, counter-accusations, and undeniable proof of corruption. Politicians, desperate to save themselves, point fingers at one another, a pathetic theater of blame. But this is no longer just a Manila issue. The fire has spread. From the southernmost islands of Mindanao to the northern provinces of Ilocos, the people's voice rises. It's a unified chorus of betrayal. We trusted you, they cry. We trusted you with our homes, our families, our lives. You didn't just steal our money, you stole our future. But in the midst of this darkness, a new idea begins to take hold. It starts with influential voices, respected activists, community priests, even a few brave soldiers who can no longer stand by. They all begin to speak the same truth, a truth that resonates with millions. This system is broken. This country needs a reset. They are not calling for violence or for more chaos. Their call is for something far more radical, genuine unity and unwavering accountability. And from this idea, a movement is born. They call it Bagong Liwanag, the new light. It isn't a political party, it's a promise. It starts small. Ordinary Filipinos, neighbors, strangers come together. Instead of waiting for a government that has failed them, they begin to clean their own communities, clearing the mud and rubble with their own hands. They pool their resources to rebuild schools, and organize feeding programs for the victims of the flood. They prove that the spirit of the people is stronger than the corruption that tried to break it. This movement grows online too. They become digital warriors for truth, creating platforms to expose corruption, fact-check lies, and support the few honest public servants who remain. They create a network of vigilance, a promise to each other. Their vow becomes a national mantra, whispered in homes and shouted in the streets. Never again shall we be silent. Never again will we allow our future to be stolen. The flood and the fire is a work of fiction, a story set in a possible future. But it asks a very real question for today. When faced with disaster, do we drown in despair, or do we find the strength to demand a new beginning? The story of Bagong Liwanag is a story of hope, a reminder that the true power of a nation has always rested in the hands of its people. It's a reminder that even after the darkest storm, a new light can and must emerge. Thank you so much for watching and for thinking about these ideas with me. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content that explores the big questions of our time. Stay safe, stay engaged, and never stop believing in the power of a better tomorrow.